Today on In the Woodyard, it's campfire season. So I've been gone for about 2 weeks. I've been up north at my brother's place. We were chasing small furry animals and we caught a bunch of them, and so that's done. We had a good time. We caught lots of beaver, muskrat, otter, stuff like that. That's what we do. And luckily for you guys, I had about 30 videos ahead of time for you all to watch. But today, I'm back. I just got back this morning and I got people that want firewood. I've got, I think, 7 or 8 orders right now that I've got to deliver in the next 3 days. And I'm going to be loading up a load right now, going and delivering it. I'm going to come back and load up another load and deliver that. And I might even do a third one if I get time at the end of the day. So all my customers right now that I have to deliver wood to are all existing customers. These are all people that called me and said, hey, I'm looking to get another face cord, another third of a cord, I need 2/3 of a cord, I need a full cord, I need a face cord of cherry, a face cord of oak, you know, people that want wood for summertime events. Now, summertime events to me are this backyard fire pit burning, it's going camping, it is going, I'm supplying wood to people that do events for smoking of meat, whether it's ribs or doing a whole pig on a spit, stuff like that. A lot of those people right now are buying the wood they need for those type of events. So I'm going to deliver this load right now. I'll come back and do it again. We had about 2 inches of rain in the last 2 days, so it's soupy everywhere. I backed up my truck, kind of came back into this area here, and it's kind of soft over there, but I'll have to smooth out a couple little ruts I made over there, but at least I can get at this wood. And I've got this wood right here I've cut this winter at my dad's land. This is all ash, it's all dry, it's all ready to burn now. So I'm gonna load up a bunch of this and go deliver it. And then when I come back, we're gonna load up some more and go deliver that. And then I got a delivery in a couple days that they want hard maple, another delivery that wants a load of cherry and a load of oak. So all kinds of deliveries to do. I've got 3 people that haven't even told me what they wanted yet. They just said, hey, I'm ready for wood when you're ready. We're stocking up for the summertime. So right now is the time of year when you need to be in contact with your regular customers. Even if they buy wood primarily in the fall, they might be out, they might need wood. A lot of the people I sell to burn in the fireplace and they burn in a fire pit in the backyard. So right now is the perfect time for you to get a hold of your customers and say, hey, I've got firewood for the summer. I'm starting to deliver a bunch of wood. I want to make sure I get you your wood before I run out for the summer with the dry wood that I have. I know you normally get a third of a cord or a full cord, whatever it is. Get a hold of your people right now, and I guarantee you, if you start being proactive in your marketing and getting a hold of your customers, whether it's a phone call, a text, a letter, smoke signal, whatever it is you do, get a hold of them and they will be ordering wood from you. So now's the time to get those people stocked up, because my business primarily, I consider my selling season to start in the fall. So September it starts taking off, October's insane, November's really good, December's pretty good. Then January kind of slows down. I still do deliveries, but not with the intensity. By January, I'm getting people that are reordering, getting another third of a cord or 2/3 of a cord or a full cord. And then that'll slow down as I get into February. March, it just plummets, because pretty much everybody knows that the winter is almost over. I mean, I might do a delivery or 2 during a particular week in March, but once you get into April and May especially, people start stocking up for campfire wood. And campfire wood is all wood to me. Doesn't matter what it is. I prefer myself a mix. I like pine. Yes, pine is fine for campfires. I like the snap, the crackle, the pop. I like how easy it lights. I sell a lot of ash for campfire wood. I sell a lot of soft maple. I sell cherry, elm. I sell birch, aspen. Yes, aspen. And believe it or not, I even sell some cottonwood. Mix a little bit in there, and people, for the most part, want one thing: dry wood that'll burn right now. That's what they want. So I do a variety of things. When I ask people what they want for their mix for campfire wood, I will ask them, does it matter what you get? Do you want a variety of things? Do you want half of this, half of that? Do you want just a mix of everything? I've got probably 5 customers that I can think of off the top of my mind. They get 2/3 of a cord every year in the spring. They all get a third of a cord of hardwood, they don't care what kind it is, and half of a cord of pine, because they like it for their campfires. And they tell me that. They like the pine because it's a nice hot, high flame. The snap, the crackle, the pop, it burns easy, puts out a lot more flame. If you're burning something like locust or oak, something like that, you're not going to get a lot of flame. Yeah, it'll burn, but it's not as exciting. It's a lower flame, it's a slower burn. And a lot of the people I sell to, they want their fire to be out at the end of the night. They don't want to be having to sit there until it burns out. And if you've got something like locust or hickory or oak, something that burns a long time, it's a long burning wood, and they're not burning for heat. They're burning for fun. They're burning to burn some marshmallows and consume some beverages for the most part. All right, we're gonna chuck some wood. Well, there it is. That is a 1/3 of a cord, a face cord, a ricka-rinka-roll. Actually, a little bit more than that. I put a little extra in. Now, there's mainly ash in here, but I did have some red oak in there too, which for these people is fine. They'll take anything. I've sold them anything from cherry to soft maple to locust. One year I've sold them everything, and they just said all they want is wood that burns really well. They don't care. They got a fireplace inside and a campfire smokeless stove in their backyard, so they burn everything. So there it is. And I put the tarp on because I got to go on the interstate for a little ways because I don't want chunks flying out, killing people and stuff like that. For those of you that are not selling wood, my advice to you is two times a year you need to order your wood, because people do run out of wood, their supplies. Right now is actually when a lot of people are out of wood. A lot of the suppliers in the spring of the year, they're sold out, and now they're processing wood for next fall, next winter. They might have wood processed already, but it might not be ready to be burnt right now. So in the spring of the year, you generally want to order your wood maybe even a couple months ahead, and have it so that it's ready to go for the summertime. And if you're ordering for the fall, you definitely want to order that by the end of summer, beginning of fall, because again, like I said, a lot of people will sell out of wood because a lot of producers are small. Like myself, I only do a couple hundred full cords a year, and there's a lot of people that do 50 or 100 because that's all they have time for, that's all they want to do, that's all they can do. And when they're out, they're out. And if you get a person that's really reliable, that has really good quality wood and really good service, get on their good list and let them know that you're going to be wanting wood at a certain time, or that you're ready for it, or let them know that they can deliver it, you know, anytime during a month or 2-month period when you're going to be around and you can take care of it. Getting the wood ahead of time is very important. For those of you that just burn for fun, not so much, because you can get bundle wood if you have to. Somebody always has something available. But if you want to buy any kind of quantity of wood, whether it's for heating or for campfires or for camping, get it ahead of time. Make sure you've got it. I got a guy I delivered to, oh geez, it must be about 3 weeks ago now. He gets 2 face cords every year. He gets one in the spring and he gets one in the fall. The spring one is for the camping season. The one they get in the fall is for the winter time for their fireplace. They don't burn a lot, but he's always really good about ordering ahead of time, and those are the kind of people I like. And it's kind of up to you to educate people as to when they should order their wood. Don't just sit and wait for them to call. Be proactive. You know, get a hold of them, let them know that your wood is selling pretty fast and you'd like to keep them as a customer, and if they order now, you can get it delivered to them. That way they'll make sure they have their wood. So the way to run a good business is to have good service. A good product is nice. That's important too. But service is what really separates the good businesses from the guys that are just, you know, those guys. All right, we're gonna go deliver this. Look at the mud. I made a huge mistake. I'll tell you all about it. Well, I got the wood loaded and I put the rest of it from up here because I didn't want to put any more wood in because I got stuck again. I'll show you the tragedy. I had to call Adam. He came and pulled me out. I think I could have got it, but I probably would have rutted it up and been throwing mud everywhere. I tried some sticks and some chunks of wood and I got going, but then I hit some pudding and sunk. And it's my own fault. I got greedy. I'll show you right now. So right here's where we came out. See, it's no problem once you get to the gravel and going up there, it's just fine. But a little soft here, but not bad. Because I walked back here and checked it out, and I did that first load, no problem at all, because I stayed to the higher ground, and then I went to where it was wet, and I shouldn't have. But here it's hard. This is no problem here. As soon as you get to this corner, what happens is this berm that I got back here blocks any drainage, so it comes around this corner here, and that was my downfall. So I did not have the camera running. I just wanted to get out of here because I got to go to the delivery. So the first delivery I did right here in this rut. You can see right here. So I backed straight in, no problem at all, didn't sink. So I put a little bit of wood in. Instead of taking wood from here, which is the newer stuff, I want to take from the old stuff over there. So I pulled ahead through here and backed up. I moved over, I don't know, like about 6 feet. As soon as I got here, just going in, I just sunk. It was just pudding. You can see how soft it is. So now I got some landscaping to do here, which it happens in the spring of the year. But I had no intention of having to come back here when it was this soft, but I was gone for a while. We had that rain 2 days ago. We had like 2.5 or inch and a half or 2 inches of rain. And right here it's dry. It's just that spot right there where there's water draining down through there from the yard. And it's real soft there. And my tires are terrible, as you know. They're the original tires. They're the Goodyear, or Bad Year, as a lot of people like to call them, tires. They're just the regular stock ones that come. So there's really no tread on them. When you get them new, they're okay. But I already have 30,000 miles on my truck, and they're only good for like about 50, maybe. So I was planning on not putting any tires on until this fall because for the summertime, I don't need a lot of tread. At least I didn't think I did. But now it's spring and everything's soft and mushy. And it would be nice to have better tires. I'm going to get some good ones. I've been looking at them. Everybody's been telling me what I need to get. Some guys are saying I need this brand and that brand and the other brand. The brand they have is obviously the best because they have it, so I'm supposed to get what they got. And I've tried different tires over the year. I had real good luck with my BF Goodrich TA2s. The 3s I've heard some bad things about, so I don't know if I'll get those or not. I did see that some guys had Falcons. I saw some guys that had Coopers. I saw some guys that had, what was the other one that I saw? Can't think of the name of it. I wrote them all down. I'm going to check them out, do some work trying to figure out what I want to get. I want to get some good ones, but I don't want noisy tires either. You know, a lot of guys get super aggressive tires and you listen to that howl all the time. I don't want that. But these are not good. You can see here, even the trailer's full of mud from getting sunk. Yeah, we'll see what these are here. I've had it on before. I can't remember. They're Goodyear Wranglers. They're Wranglers. That's what they are. There's not much tread. And the little bit of tread there is filled with mud. So anyway, got a little stuck. So I got to use four-wheel drive. I had it, and I was going along. All of a sudden, I started to slow down. I gave it just a little too much gas, and it just sunk, and I couldn't go forward, backwards. And I knew it was bad, so I put some branches and some chunks of wood underneath. I got it to go back a little bit, and I tried going ahead. I hit the spot again, and it sunk down. So I called Adam, and he's home from work, so he came in 2 minutes. We had it out, so we pulled it out. That's why you saw his truck pulling me out. Maybe you saw it, I don't know, but he pulled me out. He's got all the Matt's off-road recovery. That's the stuff. He's got all that gear, so I think he kind of enjoyed that. He said it's the second time he's used his tow strap and everything. So we got it pulled out, and then I put on a bunch of oak here because I didn't want to put any more weight in there for pulling out. So finished it off with oak. So there's oak and ash in here. We're going to go deliver this, and I'm glad I'm doing it now because I just heard on the radio we're supposed to get massive rain tonight. You can see looking to the south, it's just dark as can be that way. And apparently we got tornado warnings, flood warnings. We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches depending on where we are today and tomorrow. So getting these couple deliveries done is good. The other people aren't in any big hurry. I do have one that I have to do tomorrow. Or is it the next day? The next day. So in 2 days, I got one I got to do to my restaurant. He's just about out. But I'm going to be taking that wood you see right back there in front of my old truck. If you see the pile of wood there, that's the hard maple. That stuff's like 2 years old, right in front of the old truck. And that is real dry. So I'll be taking that because I can back right down to that, throw that in, no problem. So Uh-oh, we got geese. They come here every night to eat grass because apparently we have good grass. So yeah, they come in here. Usually there's a whole flock of them. All right, we're gonna go do a delivery.